starting today, we will be discussing following points in our webinar: the available options after 10th, why 11th and 12th are crucial years, benefits as a science intermediate course, that is the 11th and 12th science, opportunities after that, time management technique, stress management techniques, how to handle the current pandemic situation. It's a big question with in front of everyone, and uniqueness of JM Rathi as a junior college. So starting here is a big chart. You all can see. Definitely, I'm not gonna read it out. Otherwise, it's only gonna take 1 hour, and then we won't have the time to discuss anything. So this is the chart. Anyone wants, they can take from madam or any other school team. They can share with you the PPT. So let's start discussing about the first option is science 11th and 12th. We will be discussing in detail, so I'm not going through. I'm starting with a commerce. Commerce is second most fascinating after the science. As far as commerce is considered, few good courses which we all know are CA, CS, CWA, BFA. It is something preferred on BCom nowadays. BFA is a finance accounting, and it is more accountable as far as the BCom or BFA. It's always been a comparison. Two fascinating fields except CACS, CWA as far as commerce field is considered are the banking exams and the share market analyst. These two are the trend where youth is going nowadays. So if you are willing to pursue the commerce, you can be one of these guys, and for doing CA or CS you need a degree, so you can start your preparation right in the 11th, because CA has a long course of first prelims, then there is articleship, then there is intermediate, and then there is gonna be the final. As far as CS is considered, there are going to be two different things. First is executive level, second is professional level. So for this as well you need a graduation. So most of people pursue the graduation as BFA, or for that sake many go for BCom as well. As far as banking and share market analysis is considered, in banking, after giving the IBPS exam, you can reach out to a great level, like till the fag end of your career you will be the CEO of one of the bank, where you will be handling all the transactions and you will be responsible for the growth of the bank. And few great options are, you can be into the RBIs, you can be into the SBI. These are two renowned banks in India, and definitely this will be the one of the great option. Share market analyst is something very fascinating, because this is something where your skills will get judged, and it is again a money minting job as far as we can consider. Share market analyst can gain the money like anything. So these are the available options as far as commerce field is considered. It's again the second most preferred field after the science. We have arts, humanities, social sciences. So most of people who opt for these prepare for UPSC and MPSC. These are the government exams which we all are aware of. You can be the IAS, you can be the Tahsildar after going through these exams respectively. One more thing fascinating is foreign language. One of my friend from our own district, Raigad, he stays in Pain and he is a national chess champion. We used to play together, and today he is mastered in 7 different languages, including Japanese, German, Chinese. So now he get the opportunity to go in the abroad countries as a translator, as a language specialist, and he is having his own academy as far as the language teaching is considered. So this is again a preferred option. Through UPSC you can go for the embassy jobs as well. Yeah, then there comes two important things. First is music. There are no Western music schools as far as India is considered, but yes, for a start we can say we are lucky we stay in Maharashtra, and in Pune itself VIT opened the music school just 1 year back. So if you wanna pursue something in music, no worries, directly don't need to go to foreign after your 12th. You can be here in India, you can take the basic education, then you can go ahead, because the further education is available in the foreign. And after going to the these countries where you are going to pursue a specialization as far as music is considered, you will be termed as a sound engineer, and these are the renowned degrees as far as music is considered. Performing arts, we all should know the NSD, National School of Drama, Delhi. Many veteran actors are pass out from here and they did their flourishing career. For one such a example, we have Anupam Kher. He is again from NSD. The right now the demise happened about Sushant Singh Rajput. He is also from NSD. So these are few people who are from NSDs. Even Imran Khan is from NSD. So these are all people, the good names in the industry. They comes from a NSD. They have a strong foundational background. Yeah, the shortcut to engineering, which we all are thinking of. If you are thinking to go to the engineering, you will be always thinking of a polytechnic and diploma after your 10th. It's easier rather not to be in the rat race of JEE. You all must be thinking like this. But let me tell you, being a polytechnic teacher at government polytechnic and the best polytechnic in Maharashtra, I assure you that it's not so easy, because after 10th directly you are coping up with engineering things without having a foundational knowledge. It's really tough. And if you are capable of doing that, it should not be an average thing, because you know, after diploma you cannot stop. You need to go and hit the degree. So to hit the degree, there are very limited seats as far as direct second year after the diploma is considered. It's just a 10% of all the seats. So usually 60 seats are there in any college for any stream. There are only 6 seats for the diploma. There is a huge competition. You cannot imagine the JEE competition with that, because for first year you have more than 10,000, 20,000 seats available, and then there you go in the diploma race, only 100 seats are available, and the race is quite bigger. If you go to the percentage of hitting the target of 85+% is really tough as far as the diploma is considered. So yeah, think that is this shortcut made for you, and can you do that excellent in diploma? It's really tough, but yeah, if you can do, you can go ahead. It's again a fascinating option and a shortcut to engineering. The only disadvantage I will tell is it's a one-way path. You cannot come back. After diploma, if you think that, okay, I don't want to do the engineering, I will go to some other field like basic sciences, arts, commerce, you cannot do anything. You need to start again from the scratch, that is 11th. So your 3 years will be totally wasted if that is the case. So give some time, I will tell, and definitely dream it, wish it, and do it. So 11th and 12th are the crucial years. I just jotted 3 points here. Why these are the crucial years? The first is that these are the life-changing years. Why life-changing years? Because up to 10th, what you did is your past. In 11th and 12th, what you do is going to start a foundation of your future. In 11th and 12th, if you do excellent, you will be going to a great college. In that college, you will be getting a great company, great faculties, and then your career will get a boost start. Because nowadays college also matters a lot as far as the placements are concerned, regarding opportunities are concerned. So these two are the very crucial years. So these can give the shift to your life. I can tell my own example. As far as the 10th is considered, I was an average student. I came to Rathi. I pursued 11th and 12th. I have been in the Rathi, and in these growth and development years, I have grown from a notorious kid to a sincere student, from a outstanding student of a class to a, that gap between out and standing has been filled out, and I have been the outstanding student. And then the career, you have seen just now the points, and then there are many more points. Yeah, I will just talk a little about this myth that 12th is tougher than 10th. I will tell it's not at all. I will tell you why. I will give you one example. See, there are 4 tasks. First is that you need to help your mother in her kitchen work. The second is that you love playing mobile games, so you will be playing PUBG, or for that case Candy Crush, or any other game. The third task is you will be watching the TV, and the fourth task is you will be doing the gym activities. Clear? These are the 4 tasks. So which you love most? If I ask, most of people will answer that I love playing games. Okay, may it be any game, mobile game, computer game, any game. So if I tell you, you need to play the game and win the game, then is it more tough, or helping the mother in the kitchen and making the whole dinner or lunch ready on your alone is more tougher? Definitely you will say helping the mother is tougher, because I don't like it much. So if you don't like it much, you won't be excelling into that. So that is the reason, and the myth behind it is most of people go for the stream after 10th just because their friends are going. Don't do that. Just take a paper and pen, jot down your strengths, developmental areas, opportunities, and the challenges. This is known as SDOC analysis, and then select a stream. I will tell you the thing which you like, you do excellent in it, and that is the reason most of people who choose the right stream, they get more marks in their 12th than the 10th. So first of all, be clear in this myth. 12th is nothing tougher. It's rather more easier because the subjects which you love are going to be there and you are going to excel in those. Yeah, the second myth we have is CBSE. It's very, very tough. Most of you will be thinking like, oh shit, it's really tough, and then how we are going to cope up, and then Rathi has started with CBSE, so what should we do? We should go for state board or CBSE. I will tell you, first of all, extremely sorry, it's CBSE, last is E, I just wrote it C. So yeah, CBSE, as far as CBSE is considered, this is going to be the easiest board, I will tell you. Why? Again, here they will give you one concept completely. Like if you love one sweet and that sweet comes in front of your plate, you don't like eating half sweet today, half sweet tomorrow, then the remaining day after tomorrow. So it's like you cannot enjoy that thing completely, and that's the reason happens in state board. They give you the chapters in breakdown. In 11th they give you half of the chapter, in 12th they will give you half of the chapter. You cannot grasp as a chapter completely. But yeah, here CBSE takes a complete lift because they give you a chapter as a whole. If they teach you force, then there will be a complete chapter on the force, and that is the reason you feel like this chapter is so big, how I am gonna prepare. But let me tell you, if you refer this no mug up strategy, you are going to be the master in CBSE, because understanding and concept based syllabus is there. Second most important thing, all the competitive exams, be it JEE, NEET, NAT, UCED, or for any case, any centralized competitive exam which you are gonna appear as an entrance exam, these all syllabus are based on the syllabus of CBSE books. So you need to prepare it well. Last and most important, that second myth, CBSE में बच्चों को कम percentage मिलता है. It's never like that. Just take take a record of last 50 years, see who is the topper all over the nation, CBSE guy or a state board guy. You will always find the topper is also a CBSE guy, and take down the failure percentages, like how many failed in the 12th or 10th for that case. There will be a more number of people failed in the state board. So just think well. CBSE is a really good option. Study friendly and concise things are there. Exam pattern is really easy. Just study the exam pattern once. If you have any doubts as far as CBSE is considered, you can reach out to me anytime. Yeah, so the stream which I love, which I belong from, benefits of science intermediate. All career options are available. I will tell you, if I draw a line, something like this, let me draw it. Okay, if I draw a line like this, then the first thing here is science, second is commerce, and third is arts. So why I drew it, the thing is that after pursuing the science, you can go for commerce or arts. But if you go to this commerce field at a first option, okay, if you go to this commerce field as a first option, you cannot come back. It's a one way. This line is a one way. If you go to commerce, you cannot think of pursuing something like BSc after the commerce. If you go to arts, you cannot think of pursuing something like BCom after your 12th. But if you pursue the science, you have always these two options available. Okay, so think well and take the right decision. So this is the line which I told you, and this is very, very important to know that yes, these are the benefits of science intermediate. All options after HSC which are available after commerce and arts are possible, but vice versa is never a possible thing. Second is defense force eligibility is for science itself. Because if you go to commerce, there are only 2 to 3 seats of accountant in defense, and those are very, very tough to reach. But if you go to science, all the fields in the defense are open for you. And then the design stream, BFA, like fine arts stream, or design BDES stream, both the streams are having the maximum opportunities as far as the science is concerned, and those students are preferred in admissions over the others. Other non-tangible benefits are you develop an approach in science. As I told you, science is not for mug up. If you love, you will go through the concepts, you will apply them, you will see them in your surrounding out there. Okay, this is happening in my surrounding, and yeah, so this is how the science works. This is how the physics works. If you go to a human body, you learn from a body to a complete muscular level. That is a top down approach. From chemistry, you learn from a proton, neutron, electron, then atom, then you will be learning something like element, then pure substance, and these all things are like bottom up approach. You are, you know, gathering the particles up and making a particle. So these approaches and a way of thinking is developed in science, which helps you to pursue your career and excel in anything which you do in your life. So remember that this approach is developed, and learn for the approach. When you learn for the approach, marks will automatically come. I don't want to repeat that Three Idiots dialogue. Go after the excellence, the success will come to you. So the second thing is that strong foundation of knowledge. Definitely science is going to make the strong foundation of knowledge, way of study, way of thinking, and these all things are there in the science intermediate. I will just discuss opportunities in very, very short. We need to, you know, discuss a lot more questions, and you must have the doubts in your mind, what to choose, how to choose, and everything. Yeah. So the first and most fascinating, and we all know, is engineering. Most of stand-ups are there on engineering, you know, but I will tell you the truth. If you pursue the engineering with your real heart, if you really do the engineering well, that doesn't mean, you know, completing the assignments only. If you do the engineering, apply the knowledge, do some good projects in your graduation. I don't say like I did, because I did very few. There are multiple opportunities which you can gain. Be the technical geek, and then the engineering will be a cup of tea for you, and you will be placed in the place like Google, where they give you 50 lakh per annum or something like that. Cool. Next is that other than core engineering, we have the streams like biotech, bioengineering, artificial intelligence, and robotics. Environmental engineering is something upcoming which you can think of, because these are the branches which are going to have the career in next 10 years. Architectural, town planning, and building technology. I will just take a minute on the town planning. India's population is increasing like anything. Exponential growth is there. As far as this growth is considered, we need to plan our towns, because, you know, population increases doesn't mean that India can grab the Pakistan tomorrow and we will have the bigger territory. Okay, so territory is going to be the same. So now you need to plan it more precisely. Government has opened already 2 years back the opportunities as far as town planning is considered. Directly town planning engineers are recruited in government. You can be the you know, crucial important role in the developing the next India. So next 10 years down the line, this stream is going to be the great days, town planning. Yeah. Then the BSc in applied fields. Let me tell you, BSc in applied fields, like, you know, BCA is there, computer application. Then after computer application, you can go to a gaming, or then after you can go to, for that case, hacking or everything, which courses are not directly available. But yes, through applied courses you can go ahead. BSc in basic sciences like physics, math, science, stats, these all are the basic sciences on behalf of which all the applications get developed. Then BSMS dual degree courses are available in ISER, NICER, IISc Bangalore. Let me tell you, if you are in one of these three colleges, or these IITs and NITs and BITS, then you don't need to see anything after that. Just prepare for 2 years, be in these colleges, and that's it. Then these colleges will take over to you everywhere, wherever you want. Okay, we have the BDES, which is a great field. I will talk about in detail, you know, offline somewhere or in the questions. IIST, ISRO college at Trivandrum. ISRO is having its own college. So take it a note, kids. The one who love the astro, Go to the directly ISRO college. From there, ISRO recruits every year. Mark my words. So if you are preparing, give the exam for IIST, be there, and then it's all about you. ISI Kolkata Statistical Institute, it's a renowned statistical institute. Let me tell you, more than 54 country students every year come to ISI Kolkata. So that is again a great institute. Chennai Mathematical Institute is one of the famous institutes. Now you will ask which are the exams which we need to give. JEE, KVPY, NATA, state CETs are there, BITSAT, VIT, MIT. This is for Manipal, okay? Not for the Pune MIT, World Peace University, something like that. Yeah, this is good, but yeah, Manipal is having a huge campus and it's one of the renowned colleges in India. Next opportunities we have medical, paramedical, MBBS, BDS, BAMS, BSMS, BNOIS, BHMS, BUMS, and paramedical like pharmacy, nursing, BOPT. I will tell you a little bit about BOPT. You know, most of you must be having the specs, or your parents or your grandparents are having the specs. You go to a shop of specs and tell him that, okay, him or her, please make the glasses ready for my parents or my grandparents or for myself for that case. That person needs to be Optum. Optometry is a field which many of us don't know, but we should know. Then BPT, we all know it's a physiotherapy. It's not only about massage. Let me make it very clear. Physiotherapy is a very big thing. Every national team, every state team, every district team is having its own physio. There are multiple, things which are not cured by medicine, but just by the exercises. And these all comes under physiotherapy. Then we have BSc in trauma care, radiology, then BSc in vocational sciences, BSc in forensic science, as far as the fisheries science. This is also a great science. I will tell you, one college is there, which is one of the renowned college in Maharashtra. It's in Ratnagiri. It was near me, so I had an opportunity to visit that college. That college is really fabulous. Okay, I will tell you, it is not less than engineering. It is more than engineering. Fisheries science is a great thing to pursue. Agricultural, BSc and sericulture, these most of us have heard of, because we in Roha itself have the agricultural, college, where the people come from to do the masters and everything. Then to appear for these all the medical, paramedical, you need to go through JEE, EMS, JIPMER. Then this is the national institute, national central exam for the nurses. MHCET is there, and there are many other exams. These are the few prominent which I told you. Other options are hotel management. Definitely you can do a lot. I will tell you, if you are into any Taj hotels to do the hotel management, your career is settled, okay? And you can be the next master chef of India, for that sake, America, Australia, anything. If you love, then go for this culinary science. Defense Force, NDA exams are there. You can go into the Army, Navy, Air Force, anywhere, provided Air Force doesn't take a person with having a minor defect in his eyes as well. So take a note of it. If you are willing to go to Air Force, take care of your eyes. Don't strain your eyes on watching movies and televisions and etc. Sports, if you love sports and if you wanna be, the national player, or if you are a state or national player, because there are many players in Rathi I know who play, district, zonal and states, then you can definitely think of BSM, BBA sports management, or BSc in physical education. After these all things, you will be one of the renowned coach, and you will have the official degree to, coach anyone. Then the computer applications and gaming I already talked of. Yeah, the most important slide, which I think and I love a lot. So time management techniques. I don't know how many of you know the Tesla, the electric cars giant, and the Tesla's owner and CEO and everything, the one who thought that first time in the world that man will go to the Mars and stay there, Elon Musk. Elon Musk work in 5-minute strategy. Let me tell you, he break down his work into each 5-minute stack, and in that 5 minute, he focuses on that work. Of course, he's the CEO of 4 to 5 companies. Other than that, he has a lot many things to do, so he does that. But as far as time management technique is considered, and 11th and 12th, we don't need to break down into the 5 minutes. We will break down into the 25 minutes and use the Pomodoro technique. Pomodoro technique tells you about 25 minutes of a complete and very concentrated study, then compulsory 5 minutes break. In that 5 minutes break, no study, listen a song, have a cup of tea, or do any damn thing. And first of all, in those 5 minutes, don't sit on the table where you are studying. First of all, you know, after 25 minutes, just stand from your place, have a round in your house. I cannot say out, it's a COVID. Yeah, but in 5 minutes you can only take a round in your house or in your building. So have a round, don't sit at that place. But yeah, for those 25 minutes I am talking about, for those 25 minutes your mobile should be, on silent, aeroplane, whatever it is. You should not see any Facebook, WhatsApp update or anything. 25 minutes of dedicated study. Then I will tell you the importance of Pomodoro. You will tell, okay, 25 plus 5, 30 minutes हो गया, तो दिन में सिर्फ 30 minutes पढ़ना है क्या? No, never like that. First of all, you need to break down your task into 25 minutes doable task. I will give you an example. Today I need to complete a one lesson of physics. Okay, for example, gravitation. I need to complete the gravitation. It's a big lesson as far as state board is considered. If you go to the CBSE, I don't know where it is there in the 11th or 12th, because CBSE covers it almost in the 9th and 10th itself. So yeah, for gravitation, if you want to study, you need to divide it into the things like first 3 important points. Okay, index point, I am saying index point of gravitation I will complete in 25 minutes. Next 3 points I will complete in next 25 minutes. Next remaining everything I will complete in next 25 minutes, and last 25 minutes will be summary making and the revision for me. So this is how I broke down the task. Don't procrastinate. If this breakdown depends upon everyone. If you can complete 4, you can go with 4. If you can complete 2, decide 2 only, or I will tell decide 1 less, because procrastination makes you disheartened, and that is a very bad thing. If you think that you can complete 3, decide 2, because when you will achieve that 2 in 25 minutes, you will get a boost and morale to study ahead. Okay, first thing is that. So decide well, break down the task. Such a 4 cycles will be complete, 2 hours will be complete. Then you need to take a long break of 20 minutes, where again nothing related to study. Yeah, in this 5 and 20 minutes you can always search the Facebook, you can listen the songs, and most important, nowadays it is very trending. I will tell you, many students are like, my friend asked me about the doubt, so I was discussing the doubt, so I was studying itself. It's not the study. Okay, delegate the task. This task is important and not urgent. Your friend asks you, it is important, but it is not the urgent. So plan it well. Okay, plan it that, okay, I will call you after 2 hours when I have 20 minutes break, we'll talk. Okay, because talking is again a different thing. And prioritize. Time management, most important thing comes is prioritize. You should learn to prioritize. This is the one chart which I gave you: urgent, not urgent, important, not important. The things which are urgent and important, do it. The things which are important but not urgent, plan them. The things which are not important but urgent, delegate them. Delegate in the sense, see if you can assign the work to someone. For example, your mother told you to bring something from a market, and you are in between of really your study. So study is important, but yeah, this task is urgent as well, but not that important when you compare with the study. Okay, so you can delegate to your friend, or for that sake your brother or your sister. Delegate the task, or try to plan it again. Okay, but most important, not urgent and not important, eliminate them. List down the task. I will tell you, list down the tasks. Okay, I need to do these 10 things or 20 things or 30 things in a day. Now then, prioritize them as urgent and important separately. Okay, one column, I will tell you, one column here is going to be the important, here is going to be the urgent, and tick them simply. Okay, okay, I will just tick them. Okay, this is urgent, this is important, this is something like that, depending on your parameters. Once you will complete this chart, okay, once you will complete this chart, you will get the list, and then easily you can segregate with this help of with the help of these methods. So these are few very good methods, and other than these also there are many other time management methods. I will tell you, there are few study tricks as well, by which you can study excellently well, and in a very less time you can cover everything. For just an example, 12th physics state board is having the big bulky book of a 20 chapters. I used to revise it in 20 to 30 minutes during my exams, like January and February. So there are few techniques also which you can speed up your study, speed up your reading, and reading techniques as well. Yeah, the second is stress management techniques. So stress management techniques, I will just tell. First is meditation, second is exercise, third is time in nature. So relax. These 5 minutes are for relaxation. Okay. I will tell you what do we mean by stress. Like, I don't get the meaning of stress as far as you kids are considered. You don't have, big responsibility like earning, reporting to boss or something like that. So just relax and focus on the study. Sleep well. You should have minimum 5.5 to 6 hours of sleep. That is very, very important to give the rest to your brain, because ultimately these all things are done by our brain. So our brain needs a rest. Connect socially, join a club. This is basically for the person after the 12th, because in 11th and 12th you should be more focused on the study. So what you can do is you can subscribe an academy, or for that case anything, and then you can go ahead to a, participate in the forums, answer those questions where study will help you. You will get connect socially, you will get the recognition for your good answer, you will understand where we are in the global competition and everything. Yeah, eat well. This is a very, very, very most important thing, because if you feel ill, then it's done. Okay, it's done. If you are ill, it's done. Your 1 week is wasted. Make a list, checklist, and then you will go ahead. My peace is a word for you, but it is the abbreviation I will cover in the question answer session. It's a beautiful abbreviation for the stress management techniques. Yeah, most important question. Right now we don't know what will happen, how will happen, and the thing is that when the college will resume, and when the everything will open. So I will tell you, it's not of your sphere of control. Corona you cannot control, right? Divide the things into two things. First, my sphere of control, what I can control. I can control my study, I can control my focus, I can control my concentration. Second, out of my sphere of control, the second things are that you cannot control. So just don't think of them. Start doing and stop thinking. Start doing the things in your sphere of control. Stop thinking the things which are out of your sphere of control. So definitely the colleges and the universities will find their way. They will come to you. But since you are just a 10th pass out, think of yourself, do the great exercise every day, earn the body for your whole next career, and then you will be the unstoppable thing when this situation goes out.